Happy Thursday, everybody. My name is Patrick, and I am a part-time reseller in Connecticut. And today we're going to be going over how you can save some money on your shipping costs. What we're going to do today is transform a big box into a medium-sized box. One thing you can do is reduce the dimensional size of your box, and that will help you save a little bit of money on your postage, whether you're using the USPS or FedEx or UPS. Most of the time they're going to have a dimensionality to their postage, and so if you just change that size of your box, you can still protect your items like you want, but you might be able to save $2, $3, $4 per package. For one package, you're not going to save a ton of money, but over time it can add up, and just becoming more efficient in your business can help you succeed. So let's get right into it.
Great, so here we go. Here's everything we're going to need to get started. We're going to need our packing tape. We're going to need a box cutter. This is a box resizer, link in the description below. We're going to need a box. I'm going to be starting from a 16 by 12 by 8 size box. We're going to need a poly bag, and then this is the item we're going to be shipping today as an example. I'm going to put the box together and we'll go from there. Okay, so our box is all together. You can see it's the 16 by 12 by 8. I'm going to turn it over here. I'm going to grab the item we need. Here we go. It's a Snowman Nordic Wear. You can see that it fits nicely into the bottom of the box there. But there is a ton of room. If I close this up and ship it off, it is going to bounce around in there like crazy. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to transform this box into a smaller size using the box resizer. So the first thing we're going to do is fold down the wings of the box. Then we're going to take our box resizer here, place it at the top of the item we want to mail, and find our distance, like find the size you want. And tighten up the little wing nut here. And then we'll remove the item and we'll start perforating the inside of the box. All right, items removed. We'll put the box resizer back in. You want it nice and snug up against here like this. It works better with two hands. That's why there's a handle down there. But basically what you're going to do is pop it into the side, and then we're going to run it along the inside of the box. So this may be a little bit hard to see, but there is a perforated line now right along the inside of the box. What that will do is allow us to fold that box over right along that line, where previously the only fold you had was at the top here with the wings. I'm going to go around the rest of the box and finish it off. So now you can see we've got a nice perforated line all the way around the box inside here. Obviously it's not going to bend though, because you still are connected in the corners here. So next thing we're going to do is take our box knife and we're going to slice up the side of the box here. So very easy. Simply just put it right in at the top of where you've made your perforation. And a little easier with two hands, of course. Just slide it right up the side. And it doesn't have to be too pretty. I mean, obviously make it as nice as you can, but that's it. I'm going to do the other three corners and then show you what it looks like. Okay, all four corners have been cut. And now you'll be able to see that new perforated place we've just made folds over perfectly. So now in essence, you'll be able to change the size of this box down to as small as possible. For some items, you're going to want to use your bubble wrap and maybe packing peanuts. But for an item like this, nice and solid, this is not going to break in shipment. Your box is going to do all the work you need to do. But to reduce any kind of scratching you may see, I like to put them inside of a poly bag. Just to make sure it gets as much coverage as possible. You want to protect it even a little bit more. Just fold that poly bag over so that it's covering the corners. So now we've got our poly bagged item inside our box that we've cut down. And you can see that flap now lays right on top of the item. We'll just do the same thing with all the rest of these. Before I add any tape, I wanted to show you just like how it looks. One thing to note when you're doing your scoring along the inside of the box, Don't press too hard or you could actually cut through the sides of the box, and you still want to maintain this nice protection so you have a good crease line. This keeps it safe during shipment. So now I've added tape to the box. I like to do the edges. I'm adding the one across the middle here just to try and keep my tape in place there. And then one across where, normally this would be in the middle of the box, but since it's over here now, I still want to make sure that's nice and tight. And then again, one across the top here as well. And you can see, let's do the shake test. That item is not moving at all inside of that box. It is good and protected, ready to ship out. We are going to save on that dimensional size that I talked about. It's going to save a little bit. And of course, anytime you can save a little bit of money shipping, you're going to do much better in your business.
So that is it for today. I hope that this is going to help you out in your business. Should be able to save some money over time. Does take a little bit more time to do it, of course, but I mean, not a ton, and I've found really good success with it. You see, no shaking sound at all. That item is going to do very well in the mail, so it's very safe. So I'm going to definitely recommend. This is your friend. This is your box resizer. It wasn't too much. You can see it in the link below to Amazon. It's going to more than pay for itself really quickly. I'm going to continue to list some tools that you may want to pick up. Good tape you're going to want. You're going to need a nice box knife, maybe a scraper, right? So we'll go over all those in future videos. So that is it for today. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in this type of content, please give me a subscribe. And thank you very much.